The Middle Kingdom after the Great Revolution. The Red Army has won the Civil War, thanks to tactical skill and plenty of perseverance. Both will now be needed to build the kind of paradise that Chairman Mao Zedong promised the people from the ruins left behind. Arise, from the masses to the masses. The enemy has been defeated. The oppressors of the people have been conquered. Now peace and prosperity ought to blossom. As an ambitious member of the local provincial administration, you are going to take the necessary steps to achieve this. If you do your job well, there could be a post in store for you on the Central Committee of the Communist Party. Long live the People's Republic of China! The wreckage from the Civil War lies all over the landscape like festering wounds, as testimony to the horrors of the past, to the oppression of the workers and farmers. This has been stopped now. The country will be newly built by the masses who've been freed at last, to shine thereafter far more brightly than ever before. The old railroad line from Chengdu to Chongqing was severely damaged during the war. Steel is a necessity so that this key transport corridor can be repaired as soon as possible. The economic advancement of the Republic requires modern machinery that is not yet able to be produced domestically at the present time. For the time being, the machinery is supposed to be imported from the Soviet Union, a friendly nation, in exchange for food. The Central Committee has drawn up a 5-year plan for economic output growth. It lays the cornerstone for the new economic system. The agricultural sector and industry are supposed to be restructured step by step. The party predicts sensational rates of growth for all sectors. And your province is even going to surpass the target. The cities and towns were severely affected during the Civil War. Make sure that the designated production targets are surpassed so that the supply is more than merely assured. Membership in the party offers all sorts of advantages. Fellow comrades give each other a helping hand. A fellow comrade, in this case a lady, proposed to you that you might like to deliver machinery in return for particularly generous compensation. In spite of everything, the party headquarters did get wind of what you were up to. Now you have to pay back double the money you pocketed. You paid dearly to learn your lesson. Getting rich at the state's expense is not a good idea. Thanks to your unprecedented zeal, last year's planning targets were exceeded by far. The socialist transformation of the economy is making rapid progress. The remaining bourgeoisie has been stripped of power and production facilities are in the hands of the people. Now that the basic needs are covered, work can get started on the production of high-quality goods and more complicated machinery. And more machinery means even more income. New types of products require new types of materials. That's why a chemicals industry is supposed to be built up. As a result of outstanding goal achievement, the Central Committee has raised the planning target for the coming years. Prove once again that you can't be topped when it comes to diligence and loyalty to the party. Thanks to your efforts, the People's Republic's economic output is evolving splendidly. In order to achieve even better results, the communities ought to take on more responsibility in the future. The motto is, manufacture equipment on your own, find raw materials locally, and learn technology through practical experience. Instead of being steered by a central authority, each region should manage the industries it needs on its own. Steel production is the key link in the chain for economic development. The farmers have been instructed to build small blast. It has been shown that long routes tie up too many resources. It's much smarter to produce all the essential goods right where they are needed in order to reduce transport costs. The earnings from steel manufacturing in the countryside could be increased even more. The party is going to give you a medal for special achievements. It goes without saying that you're more than up to the challenge. May the furnaces run at full blast! Regretfully, there's a lack of the raw materials needed to achieve peak output in steel production. But you could melt down the existing machinery to steel in order to increase your production. Sparrows are one of the greatest plagues in the country. They peck the seeds from the fields and consequently destroy the entire crop. Arrange for a suitable level of noise. Completely frazzled, the birds will soon fall from the sky. The sparrow plague has been resolved extremely effectively. That's called success. Unfortunately, the measures you took have not only decimated the sparrows, but the whole bird population as well, which has led to a drastic increase in the beetle population. The pests have to be poisoned. A remarkable achievement. You've launched a Sputnik, as they say in the party. Headquarters awards you a medal for extraordinary services. Bravo! You've successfully purged the surrounding region of pests. That little bit of poison in the soil layers certainly won't inhibit plant growth. It's quite the opposite. Chairman Mao Zedong proclaims the Great Leap Forward. Despite all efforts, there is currently a bottleneck in the supply of goods and in agricultural production. The only way to get past it is by establishing industries in the agricultural communities and the large-scale irrigation of areas being farmed. Tackle these tasks promptly. The construction of irrigation systems is imperative toward achieving the aspired production increase in the agricultural sector.
Make that